Hi, my name is Dim, and I'm making a comic featuring my characters. My story takes place in the Star Wars universe, and please don't leave if you've never liked or watched anything of Star Wars. You can mute my voice and enjoy the art Speedpaint. For those of you interested in my story or just wanting to hear about my character, thank you, first of all. And I obviously won't be giving free spoilers, so this will just be the basics of what my characters are. For clarification, no, this story is not canon and probably never will be, so don't try to do anything with it. No, I do not own the rights to the canon Star Wars characters or settings that I will use in this story. And yes, this story is 100% created by me with input from friends, and no, I will never use generative AI for my work. For some basics of my story, this story takes place around and after the events of Episode 3 in the canon story. My story has no impact on the canon story, but I will try my best to keep the story somewhat aligned to those canon events, just so it's cohesive. Of course, the obvious question for Star Wars geeks is what the Mandalorian doing out here during Episode 3, because obviously they don't show up, and we probably don't hear from them for a while. Yes, the main character of my story is a Mandalorian named Krix. He and his partner, Rook, are freelance bounty hunters and jump around looking for work. Krix and Rook know about the Jedi, and since the Jedi are not mortal enemies with Mandalorian, but they are very close to, they don't risk visiting Coruscant, nor do they take jobs that could get them on the Jedi radar. They're not that stupid. Krix is the type of guy who always finds himself in trouble, no matter how hard he attests to not trying to. If you're trying to take notes of my character, that was important. As much as I love drawing Krix as a cat in a cute, chibi style, he does have a dog personality. However, he's also easily infuriating and very, very sassy. I would like to say that he is a very dynamic character in the fact that he can be very nice to some people and then very rude and mean to others. He loves his partner, Rook. He does have complications with him sometimes because of how different they see the world, but it's just for character, and I think they get along very nicely. They're a very good team. Krix, I love him for the fact that he is the way he is, and I say that as the creator because he's glorious in his own little way. That was all I had to yap about him. If you liked my character, just give a like, please. I love you. Enjoy the rest of Speedpaint, and yeah, dim out.